Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever stopped to think about what really makes a great service experience? You know, the kind that just feels different? Well, it's not magic and it's definitely not luck. There's an actual anatomy to it, a kind of blueprint. And today, we're going to take that blueprint apart, piece by piece. Let's get right into it.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You've had the fine experience, the one you forget about 5 minutes later. And then there's the great one, the one you can't wait to tell people about. So, what's the secret sauce? Well, the great news is it's not a secret at all. It's actually a framework that we can see and understand. That's it. Believe it or not, the entire complex world of amazing customer service boils down to just 5 key things. Think of them like the essential ingredients for creating an experience that doesn't just work, but actually makes you feel great. Okay, so let's start decoding this thing. We're gonna walk through a model that breaks down exactly what service excellence means. This is gonna give us all a shared language to talk about what companies are trying to do and, what we're all looking for as customers. And here they are, the big 5: reliability, assurance, tangibles, empathy, and responsiveness. This is our roadmap for the next few minutes. We're gonna dive into each one so you can see exactly how they all work together to create something pretty special. Let's kick things off with the absolute bedrock, the foundation. Seriously, without this first one, the whole thing just crumbles. And we are talking about reliability. So what does that really mean? In the simplest terms, it's about doing what you said you would do. Does the package show up when they said it would? Is your coffee order actually correct? Did the plane take off on time? It's the most basic, fundamental promise a business makes to you. And what's so powerful about this is just how simple it is. It isn't about grand gestures. It's about being consistent and keeping your word. Because let's be honest, if a company messes this part up, it doesn't really matter how friendly the staff is or how nice the website looks. The core promise is broken and everything else falls apart. Okay, so once you've got that reliability locked down, we can move on to the next layer. And this is all about the human element. This is where a good service starts to feel truly great. And here, we're talking about 2 things: assurance and empathy. So assurance is all about competence. Do the people you're dealing with actually know their stuff? Do they make you feel confident, secure, like a mechanic who can clearly explain what's wrong with your car, or a doctor who just puts you at ease? That feeling of being in good, capable hands? Yep, that's assurance. Now, empathy, that's a little different. It's about connection. It's the feeling that the person helping you actually sees you as a human being, not just another case number. It's that barista who remembers your name, or the support agent who really truly listens to your problem. It's about feeling heard. And this just nails the difference, doesn't it? Assurance is what makes you think, okay, I can trust them, they know what they're doing. But empathy is what makes you feel, wow, they actually get me. You absolutely need both. I mean, an expert who's cold and distant isn't great, but neither is a super friendly person who has no idea how to help you. All right, let's move on to our final 2 dimensions. These are all about the nitty-gritty of execution. The actual environment where the service happens and the speed with which it all gets done. Tangibles are pretty much everything you can see and touch. A really clean store, a sharp-looking website that's easy to navigate, professional uniforms, even just a clearly written email. These are all the physical cues that scream quality and professionalism before you even interact with anyone. And finally, responsiveness. This one's all about speed, and maybe more importantly, eagerness. How long are you sitting on hold? How quickly do they get back to your email? But it's not just about being fast, it's about showing that you're willing to help, that you want to solve the problem quickly. So here's a good way to think about it. Tangibles set the stage. They create the whole look and feel. But responsiveness is the action on that stage. It's the speed and the will to get things done for you right then and there. All right, we've covered all 5 of our building blocks. Now for the fun part. Let's put them all together and see what the full picture of service excellence really looks like. And this is absolutely the key takeaway. These 5 things aren't just a checklist where you can be good at 3 of them and it's okay. They're all connected. Think about it. A super fast, responsive company that can't reliably deliver the product is not excellent. A really empathetic staff working in a dirty, messy store, that doesn't feel excellent either. You've got to have a strong performance across the board. So let's do a super quick recap to lock all this in. Reliability is about keeping the promise. Assurance is about building the trust. Empathy is the care you show. Tangibles create the environment. And responsiveness is all about the speed. And that brings us to a final thought I want to leave you with. The next time you have a customer experience, whether it's amazing or just awful, try to look at it through this lens. Was it a total failure of reliability or a huge win for empathy? Thinking this way doesn't just explain how service works, it makes you a way smarter customer. Thanks for tuning in.